Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Michigan International Raceway and the STRS Cup Series coming at you live here for the Spinning Tires Racing Series Cup Series here tonight, and brought to you by Ram Designs. As always, big thank you to Ram Designs for coming on board. Again, on Facebook, you can check out Ram Designs. If you're looking for a paint scheme, head over to Ram Designs today and they'll get you covered. On Facebook, great looking race cars. You can definitely check them out right now over at Ram Designs on Facebook. Thank you to Ram Designs for coming on board here to make all this possible. Brand new league on the channel here tonight. A little bit of a test going on this evening for some things coming up. But right now, it's Michigan. Well, for me, a test. For them, this is very real. We head into Michigan International Raceway. 2 races left in their championship. And boy, oh boy, do we have a good one coming into Michigan International Raceway this weekend. Let's take a look at the point standings. Brought to you by Ram Designs. It's Nathan out in front. Finnegan leads the way. Kevin Fetty right there behind him won't be here tonight. We'll get more into that in a moment. Adam Ball, he's going to be 23 out. Frankie Barzo back there. Matthew Fleming also back. But Matthew kind of out of the loop. So we basically got 4 cars. It's going to be Nathan, Kevin, Adam, and Frankie. And as soon as Kevin doesn't officially make it here tonight, that's going to jack it up even more for him going into next week's final round for the championship. We got a little bit of practice going on right now on track, so that is what you're seeing on your screen right now is practice with 9 minutes left. But we take a look. Let's recap. They just come off of Richmond International Raceway last weekend. Wore Texas Family Racing's own Jared Kaler got the win over Frankie, and coming home third, it was Jody Vanderfield, who got P3 last week at Richmond International Raceway. Headed into this round at Michigan here tonight for 125 laps. Here's what we got on deck here tonight. 6 tire sets here tonight, 75% fuel, no fast repairs, 125 laps. And that will include your stage breaks here this evening. Again, points on the line for the stages. 10 points for the stage winner, 9 for second, 8 for third, 7 for fourth, and so on. So points up for grabs, at least 2 stages here as we wind down our practice session with 8 minutes to go. So we're going to get ready, 8 minutes to go. They're out on track right now doing the warm-up. Without further ado, let's see if we can get, Mr. Frankie in here. He'll be our first interview. Well, we'll grab Nathan. ESR Racing's on. Nathan, points leader here. Let's pull him down into the waiting room and get him up here and get out there for a moment. Okay, there's that number 6 of Nathan Finnegan. Let's talk to him. Well, maybe we thought that. Hey Nathan, it's Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy of it, buddy?
Yeah, Matt, I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, welcome, man. You come in tonight, you got the points lead. It's going to be about a 19-point gap. What have you got to do to keep that number 6 up front as you head towards the final race there next week? You got some good momentum coming off of Richmond there. What do you think it's going to take?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we just keep kind of doing what we've been doing, it's just, playing the stages has been our bread and butter all year, and just making sure we're in the great position at the right times. Just keep it out of the wall and just do our thing out here, and I think we'll be all right.
Well, you're kind of right here, man. You can't afford to give up stage points, right? You got to really play those stages up to make it work.
Exactly. And it's kind of what we've been doing all season, and I think if we maintain that tonight and tomorrow, next week in Charlotte, I think we'll be all good.
Well, man, I'm going to let you get back to practice, man. I know you're out there working right with Adam right now. Good luck in practice, or in the race and qualifying here later on, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Out there we go, Nathan getting in there, getting ready for tonight. And let's see if we got him back in the right one. Yeah, we did. All right, success. We moved the driver right to the back to where he needed to go. Brand new here, so their team's a little bit different. Right behind him, it's going to be Adam Ball, and I think with one of the drivers not making it tonight, this is going to lend itself to Adam Ball pretty well. I think this is going to put him in a good scenario to maybe get up there and get something done in these playoffs. He comes in 23 points back. He's second on the chart right there with Nathan and Frankie. Now Frankie's fourth on the chart as well, coming in at 40 points back. Frankie's kind of in that danger zone to where I kind of feel like he's going to have to do a little bit more work than the rest to truly get up there and have something to say about this. But again, you never can tell what's going to happen over the course of 125 laps. Well, folks, we're down to the final 5 minutes of practice with Nathan Finnegan and Frankie Barzo, Adam Ball right there as well. Let's grab another one of our playoff or championship contending vehicles here tonight out of Texas Family Racing. It's going to be Frankie Barzo right here. Let's talk to him. Hey, Frankie Barzo, you got a copy on me, buddy?
Hello? I think you got me.
Alrighty, Frankie, my man. Well, you're second on the speed charts right now. What are you going to have to do? You're a little bit far back in points. What do you need to get done here tonight to get yourself within striking distance of Nathan when we go to Charlotte next week?
I think it's simple. Just win. Winning solves everything. I think it's kind of corny, but it's actually really true. Winning here, you know, there's nobody finishing ahead of me, and I'm gaining the max points I can. And I don't try not to think about the points. I just take it race by race. Just want to win every race I can.
Well, I tell you what, if I know quite a bit about your team owner, Reese. That's something that Reese has worked with you on, is just taking it race by race and let the points kind of fall where they may. Oh, let's see, Discord issue. Hang on, folks, we got him. Sorry about that, Frankie. Had a little bit of Discord issue. You talk about not worrying about the points. Is that something that Reese has kind of worked with you on a little bit?
No, I mean, I know this season's not over yet. I know we got a lot of time, so I just want to worry about tonight's race at Michigan International Speedway and do what I can to try to get the win here.
10-4, man. Well, best of luck, buddy. I know Texas Family down 2 drivers today. 2 drivers are busy. It's going to be you and Matthew Fleming out there flying the Texas Family Racing flag. Good luck here tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
There we go. Everybody is ready to roll here. Frankie, Matthew Fleming, everybody ready to go. We've talked to Nathan. And who else are we going to talk to here tonight? And let's talk to Savage Dragonfly Motorsports with 3 minutes left in practice. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Robert himself. Get old Robert down here. Hey Robert, it's Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, how's your car feeling out there tonight? You're a little bit down on the pack right now, on 11th. You think you got something for him later on in the race?
Saving the tires is going to be a big thing tonight, so I'm just gauging my time. I don't want to push it too early.
Well, man, I have to ask, how did y'all come up with the name for a team, Savage Dragonfly? I like that.
It's a combination of Savage Motorsports from Season 2 and Team Dragonfly Racing, which I am the owner of.
I like that, man. It worked out well, didn't it?
Yeah, this season, it got us to the near the top of the standings team-wise.
10-4, man. Well, best of luck out there here in this one at Michigan, my man. Have fun. Be careful out there. Take care of that fast repair.
Thanks a lot, and hope we put on a great show for the fans.
All right, Robert there out of Savage Dragonfly Motorsports, folks. I'm going to take a quick brief break out of the booth. We'll be back for qualifying here in just a moment. Alrighty, back here in the booth. We're going to get ready to go qualifying here in just a moment for Michigan International Raceway. Everybody wrapping up practice. Ready to go qualifying here tonight. Nathan Finnegan, Mr. Frankie Barzo, Adam Ball, Matthew Fleming. Everybody going to see where they're going to start here tonight for 125 laps. Here we go. Getting ready to go green flag over the next little bit. 5 minutes left in qualifying. So here we go. 5 minutes in qualifying on the board. Field going to roll out. Who is going to put it on the top of the board? Let's go check out Nathan Finnegan right here. See what Nathan can do. Can he put the car on top of the board? If I had to guess, I think this is going to be one of those cars that you're going to have to watch. And Nathan, he is your points leader. He was quick in practice. We will see what he can do in qual here tonight. On board, full throttle, high downforce package here tonight at Michigan. These cars are going to be full to the bore all evening long. You can't really lift. You lift, you're going to lose a ton of momentum and a ton of speed. Let's see what he can do entering turn one. Nathan, top down, good arc into the corner. We're going to ride on board with Nathan right now. Down the back straightaway is the 6 machine. Here we go, Robert out front doing a great job. And Nathan doing a good job as well. As we are closing in here. Let's see what Nathan's going to get. His first lap in the books is going to be 39.4004. Great run. Beer Nuts Machine. Matthew Fleming rolling out. Frankie there as well. Robert already on track in that number 96 machine. Let's see where he clocks in. Adam Ball, P2. Brock there, P3. Troy Thompson, P4. As we run right now. Troy Thompson, good qualifying effort for that 29 machine here tonight, up into the top 4 with 2 minutes left to go on the board. .235 left on the board this time by Nathan Finnegan, Adam Ball, Robert, Troy Thompson, and Brock, your top 5. Dupree right there as well. Getting ready to turn in a lap. Alex White, P2. Good run for Alex into P2 here from the Michigan International Raceway. Alex light right there down the back straightaway. Good effort for him. That number 13 machine right now second on the board. But right now, Nathan Finnegan doing exactly what he needs to do. Trying to win the first thing you can win tonight with, that's the pole. And that's what Nathan Finnegan has on his mind. But Matthew Fleming, Texas Family Racing is going to bump him. What about Jody Banfield to the top of the board? Great jump there for the number 98 machine. After a great run at Richmond last week, coming home third on pole here tonight at Michigan. On the pole right now with 1:22 left. Dupree, the only car left that has not turned in a time, and it does not appear Dupree is on the racetrack. Now here he comes. So Dupree right down there on the pit road, getting ready to go here tonight. So Dupree on pit road rating. As we're 45 seconds till a grid here tonight from the Michigan International Raceway. Again, I want to thank everybody with the STRS Cup Series, Ram Designs as well for being on board as we get ready to go green flag racing here tonight. And it doesn't look like Dupree is going to have time to get a lap in here. And 96 cars struggling here in qualifying. Let's see what Dupree can do. Drunk Cookies in YouTube. That is my new favorite YouTube name right there. There it is. Drunk Cookies for the win. Says, let's go 13. Well, there you have it. Drunk Cookies, you now have my favorite YouTube name. Somebody's going to have to beat that one. So we're going to get them gridded up here. We'll get your starting lineup here tonight. And we will take a look at where we're going to be at in the starting lineup here in just a moment. Here is your qualifying order for Michigan here tonight, brought to you by Ram Designs. Frankie on pole outside. Jody Banfield there, as well as Matthew Fleming. Nathan Finnegan starts fourth. Rolling off fifth, Alex Light. Adam Ball starts sixth. Rolling out seventh, Stephen Tuck. Michael Jennings right there in eighth. Rolling out ninth, Mr. Robert Bowen and Mr. Brock Hershey right there as well in 10th. Troy Thompson and Mr. Dupree starts in 12th here tonight. And there you go, 12 cars lined up here at Michigan International Raceway. Drunk Cookies is my personal account. I forgot to switch to a franchise account. That's funny, Brewing Esports. That's great. Oh. Well, I like your personal account name anyway. That's great. So we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here for 100 laps here tonight, or 125 laps, excuse me. Here tonight, cars on pit road, ready to go racing from the Michigan International Raceway. We are good to go. The driver's ready to go. I'm ready to go. We're going to go racing here in a moment. And now it's time to discuss stage racing completion of stage one. Well, that's going to be the completion of lap 31 of this event. We'll bring your first stage show in. Then we'll be racing to lap 74. And we are ready to go here tonight. So with us being ready to go here for 125 laps here tonight, field rolling off, ready to rock and roll, fans ready to get on their feet, don't know really what to expect, no fast repairs, 6 tires, that's all you're going to have. Alex right there in the 13. Swinging hard here tonight, getting a good starting spot. Right up there alongside championship leader Nathan Finnegan. Nathan trying to hold on to that points lead as we head towards next week. But it's not going to be an easy road here. I do not think. Banfield coming off a good run at Richmond. What can they do? And of course, the all too familiar on this channel, number 8 Beer Nuts Machine of Matthew Fleming, sitting inside row number 2 as well, as we are ready to go racing. Here from Michigan, pace car is in. Green the flag, ready to go.
Green, green, green.
We're racing at Michigan. Here we go, everybody up to speed. Nice restart on the inside line. Frankie up there, great restart for Frankie right now. Frankie Barzell, along with his teammate Matthew Fleming, gonna jump out to the race lead. Into turn 1 and 2, we got a couple cars sideways trying to see what all is going on down the back straightaway, and that's gonna be the problem, man. You get in trouble here, it's gonna be a wild ride. Steven Tuck right here. Troy Thompson inside that top 10. Robert right there as well, as we come to complete lap number 1 here tonight. Again, 31 laps in the first stage. Everybody crossing the stripe right now. And single file early on, it's going to be Mr. Frankie leading the way, Fleming second. Right now, Nathan Flanagan trying to work his way forward. Adam right there in 5th, Michael Jennings in 6th. Alex Light has dropped to 7th. Steven there in 8th. Troy Thompson in 9th. 10th, Robert right now. Dupree hanging on in 11th. Cole Thomas has made this event for Texas Family Racing. Snuck in at the last moment, running 12th. Cole Thomas right here, we know he's strong. The 3 Texas Family Racing vehicles in this event. The reason why I bring them up so much, that's kind of, as of now, the team I know the best. I'll get to know the others as well. Of course, they run over here on the channel in the NASCAR Extreme Series on Monday nights as well. Halfway down the back straightaway right now, it's going to be the 12, Fleming and Mr. Banfield. Your top 3 here, Adam sitting there in 4th, Paul P4. Nathan Finnegan points leader right now, P5, Michael Jennings. Alex White, all the cars rocketing down the front straightaway once again, putting lap number 3 on the board. Let's go on board deep in the pack with Steven right now. Steven trying to hang on top 10 spot for that number 10 machine. You see him double file, really know where to go in front of him. Remember, no fast repairs here tonight. You got to be careful. One car high up against the fence. That was Michael Jennings. May have gotten a little right side damage on that machine as they roll into turn 3 here tonight. Jennings up high on the racetrack, trying to walk the car back around the bottom. Little single file out on the top side right now. One car trudging along on the bottom. That's going to be Nathan Finnegan, trying to keep touch with Adam Ball, Matthew Fleming, and Frankie Barzo up front. But it's Barzo leading, Fleming in second, Ball in third, and we got a Hornet's Nest 5th on back as they come down the back straightaway this time by. Cars all over one another halfway down the back. These cars are putting up a fight. Michael Jennings, Alex Light, Steven Tuck, and Jody Banfield. All right here, 3 wide to 19, going to be in the middle. He's going to have to be careful. Tight there with the 6, I believe it was, of Finnegan on the bottom. Finnegan gets tagged. Finnegan jumps out of the gas. He'll hang on to it. That could have been big for our points leader. You get taken out here, you're not going to get any stage points, and that could be a disaster in the making for a championship. But Finnegan rocking the bottom of the 19. Adam Ball going to come by on the top. Finnegan going to slide back. We got trouble behind him. That's going to be the 10 around to Steven Tuck. Caution out for the first time here tonight. And Steven getting lucky here. He'll hang on to the race car. The Eagle 1 number 10 machine could have been destroyed. Slid down the back straightaway. Caution is out. And everybody can take a breath. 6 complete on 125 here tonight. Wow. So that was a 16 on the bottom of Michael Jennings. And they're just coming down the back straightaway. 2 cars going for the same zip code and not enough room. Both cars get collected. And actually, the fact that Jennings stayed hooked to the 10, that kind of helped the 10 kind of slow the momentum as it was headed for the inside wall. What could have been a horrendous impact turned out to be not so bad. So he'll get that car pointed in the right direction and ready to go. Barzo leading the way here at Michigan International Raceway. 7 of 125 in the books here from Michigan Raceway here tonight. Right now, Frankie Barzo, Matthew Fleming, Adam Ball. That is your top 10 here early on at Michigan. And let's see, I don't think anybody's going to pit. I think we're going to be okay to go ahead and grab an interview here. And like I said, I don't think anybody's going to hit pit road or anything. We may be okay to grab an interview right fast. And, let's see who we can grab. Oh, let's grab Mr. Adam Ball riding around that 19 machine. If he's got a copy on us. All right, Mr. Adam Ball, Matt up here in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All righty, man. We're having a pretty smooth start to the race. You're in the top 3 right now. You got kind of dicey up front there for a little bit. You think this thing's going to calm down and smooth itself out?
Yeah, it always kind of works out that way sometimes. I think we'll iron things out, get going, and we'll be good.
Yeah, for Adam, well, you're having a pretty solid run here. I'm going to let you go, though. Best of luck going forward. And which room would you like me to move you back into, bud?
PCR, please.
All right, man. Best of luck, buddy.
Thanks.
We are ready for yet again another restart. 9 complete this time by. First caution tonight coming out at lap number 6 of the evening. Pit stop wise, well, we got a couple in the back. Stephen Cole Thomas and Troy Thomas electing to hit pit road under this first caution. Fuel tank wise, we should be able to make it all the way to the end of stage number 1. As we continue to ride around at the Michigan International Raceway. Again, first caution of the night. If you're just joining us, I believe it was the 10 involved back there with another vehicle, got caught up, got down on in the grass, and could have been or on the pavement on the inside of the back straightaway. Could have been a lot worse getting it back up. I see we got Peter in chat. And Mr. Brewing Esports back in here as well. And of course, Brewing, otherwise known as AKA Drunk Cookies. Ready to go once again. 10 complete this time by. Here we go, coming to green this time by. And the field will come out of turn number 4. Pace car will give them green. 9 of 125 complete. Frankie Barzo up front, Matthew Fleming and Nathan Finnegan. That's your top 3. Adam Ball right there as well.
Green flag, green
I'm
flag.
gonna give them the green flag. We're back in the air here. We're back under green here at Michigan International Raceway this time by. Field bolts out ahead. Frankie, Matthew Fleming, Adam, and Nathan Finnegan right there. Everybody good restart. Frankie gonna pull away, battle behind them. Alex White, Brock right here in the mix. Down the back straightaway this time by. There's 19 working the bottom. Dupree in the 86 trying to move forward into the top 5. Dupree started rear of the field here tonight. Didn't get a lap time in, but he's up to the top 5 right behind Michael Jennings. He's going to have to check up. It's going to get a little dicey. He just about got in the back bumper of Jennings. Checked up just enough to stay off of him as lap 10 goes on the board. Again, folks at home watching, this does not have at all a fast repair. What you got is what you got. You do not have a backup car. You get in trouble early, you destroy that car, your night is over. Down the back, straight away they come jockeying for position. Fleming up front with the 6 and Nathan Finnegan trying to take away that spot from TFR Family Racing. Beer Nuts Machine inside the top 10. Contact between your points leader and Fleming, but they hang on. Boy, your points leader, Nathan Finnegan, at least 2 or 3 times he's gotten contact here, held on to that car. You got to be careful doing that here in this first stage. You get taken out here, that's 10 points you could lose in stage 1 alone, much less stage 2. It could put you on a downward spiral headed towards next week. But it's Nathan Finnegan diving out around on Frankie again. Finnegan going for it here up front. He says, I'm not taking it easy. I want these stage points. We talked to him pre-race. He said this is the one thing he tries to harp on. I know a broadcaster over here that races for points too, that does the same thing all by myself. Stage points are hugely important. Carried my contact Dupree up the racetrack. But like I said, it's carried myself and many other drivers a long way just in getting stage points. And that is exactly what Nathan Finnegan's trying to do. He's not going to leave an opportunity on the table for anybody else to pounce on here. And, you know, even though you're the points leader, it pays to be aggressive from the drop of the green flag. And if you got a car blinking out, that's going to be Dupree. Fleming dropping back here. Beer Nuts Machine. Matthew Fleming. And I want to give a big congratulations to Texas Family Racing team owner, Mr. Reese Kelma. Well, getting married this weekend. There go. He is not here today or tomorrow for tomorrow's broadcast either. Reese, for checking it out, man. Congrats, buddy. Congrats to you and Mrs. Texas. And enjoy your time out, buddy, because I know you're going to have your hands full when you come back. Frankie Barzell out front leading the way right now. Trouble. Texas Family Racing car. Matthew Fleming up the racetrack. Dupree there as well. 3 laps through the middle. Big stack up as they work their way off of turn 4. Fleming, Alex White, Mr. Tuck right there, Michael Jennings, all of them on pins and needles here trying to keep the car clean as they rocket down the back straight away. 15 of 125 complete this time by here at the Michigan International Raceway. So we're roughly halfway through stage number 1. Again, the number you're going to look for is 31 here tonight. That's going to be the end of stage number 1, the first points payout after 31 here this evening. Barzo leads. Nathan Finnegan there in second. Dupree batting in the field right here as well in 4th. Stephen Tuck there in 5th. Field down the back straight away once again. Everybody hanging on right now up front. Frankie Barzo leads away. Nathan Finnegan in 2nd. Banfield in 3rd. Dupree in 4th. Everybody tight around the bottom of the racetrack. There is Dupree trying to work his way forward down the back straightaway. Car's tight halfway down the back this time by 17 of 125 complete here tonight. 17 of 125 in the books. Again, lap 31. The end of stage number 1. Barzo leads. Nathan up there fighting inside the top 3 as they cross the stripe right now. But Dupree from the back to the front, Dupree has worked his way all the way to second from the rear of this field. Just a great drive. Isaiah Dupree has just dominated this car all the way up into the top two. Now trying to race Frankie for the race lead. What a run for Isaiah Dupree from the back to the front in this number 60 or 86 machine, up near the front with that number 12 of Frankie Barzo leading. Here comes Banfield right there behind them. Jody Banfield to the bottom of the racetrack. Big block out of Frankie Barzo at the front of this pack. And Nathan Finnegan taking the elevator backwards. That's not what you want to see late in stage one with 11 to go. Finnegan right there trying to do everything he can. Nose to tail, top lane, a lot of movement up front. Battling for the top spot. What would be, again, a point here at the end of the stage. All important points here. Frankie up in front of the field. Barzo leads here off of turn number 4. Stephen Tuck right there. Jody hanging on as well. Field rocketing on their way to turn 1. We'll go crank it up for a moment here at Michigan. Back here as the field works their way through here at Michigan International Raceway. And folks, I think some of our crank it up cameras have sunk into a sinkhole down the back straightaway. Track crews might want to look into a sinkhole because imaginary somehow our camera sunk underground. I think a sinkhole's opened up on the back straightaway. That would definitely be a caution flag, period, if we had a sinkhole in the middle of the back straightaway. As we work our way through 21 of 125 complete here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. Frankie Barzo leads the way. Dupree in second. (22 of 125 complete here. Frankie up front. Steven there as well. Alex White, Cole Thomas. Another car that wasn't anticipated to be here tonight, but made it. Meanwhile, up front, Dupree still trying to get back. Nathan Finnegan right there. Great run for him at the moment. Finnegan there in the 6, trying to recover here, trying to get himself up there to the front, down the back straightaway. I'm honestly a little concerned for Finnegan because the more you slide back, that's more points that you're going to give up. He's trying to stay in touch with the top 5 right now. The 98 right there in front of him. Big battle down off of turn 4. Big move to the inside line. As soon as I say that, Finnegan going to go for 2 on the bottom of the racetrack. Nathan Finnegan inside. He'll make it work. He'll get by the 10. Nice move. He'll get inside and clear. And that's going to shake it up just a little bit here as we continue to run right now. Now down the back straightaway, everybody dives back in the line. The 6 and Nathan up to 4th. Alex White right there in 5th. Cole Thomas 6th. Stephen Tuck 7th. And Matthew Fleming. A beer nut machine has slid all the way outside the top 10, out of the points paying position right now for the 8, with just a few laps to go here in this first stage. I'm kind of concerned for the 8 now. Michael Jennings, Troy Thomas back here as well. 25 of 125 complete. Isaiah Dupree, look at this. From the back to the front, here comes the 86 going for the lead. Here at the end of, coming to the end of stage one. Can you believe this? Started dead last on the field and is already up challenging right now. Frankie Barzone right now trying to hold him off, can't do it. Into 1 and 2. Barzo down the back straightaway this time by. Holds on. Dupree actually lost the spot back to Jody Banfield. Banfield doing a good job as well. Jody Banfield trying to hang on to P2. Frankie Barzo leading the way. Here comes Jody Banfield to the bottom. Banfield now trying to put pressure on Frankie Barzo. Barzo not going to let this lead go. Again, that is stage points he's fighting for. Coming up on 28 this time by. 28 this time by. Everybody hanging on. And what has happened to Nathan Finnegan? He has dropped to 10th all of a sudden, and damage on our points leader, Nathan Finnegan. Let's go take a look. What happened to Nate? Nathan Finnegan damage on the 6. Big development. What in the world? What happened here to Nate? We was watching a battle up front. He was just out of our camera. What happened to Nathan Finnegan? Oh, just slams the outside wall and overcorrects. Big move for everybody to get around him, but huge damage to Nathan Finnegan. And remember, no fast repairs as he's on pit road. Barzone now with an opportunity. It's Finnegan on pit road to recover, coming to 29 on the board. And this is going to be huge here. Frankie can hang on here at the end of this stage to pick up 10 points. Everybody hangs on right now. 29 on the board here. Again, at the end of 31 is going to be stage 1 break here tonight. Finnegan officially 1 lap down on pit road, getting that car worked on. Disaster for your points leader, and I hate to use this word because it's so often used, but huge points implications for points leader Nathan Finnegan. Can you believe it? 30 on the board this time by. 30 on the board, 31 next time by. We'll see the white flag wave. Everybody up front nose to tail. Now Nathan's just got to get out there and try to stop the bleeding the best he can here in the second stage. He's going to take a hit here in stage 1. Frankie and Isaiah Dupree battle for the race lead. Dupree coming to the white flag in the stage, looks to the inside. Dupree trying to make it work, can't do it. Frankie going to fight back. Right now, Dupree is probably the best friend of Finnegan because that is one more spot, 1 to go in stage number 1 here tonight. The 1 to go in stage 1. This is your final lap of stage number 1 here tonight. Frankie Barzone, Dupree, Banfield, Thomas, Ball, top 5, Steven, Alex, Robert, Fleming rounds out the top 10. Battle for the stage win is going to be Frankie Barzone holding on off of turn 2. He'll bring the Texas Family Racing Machine across the stripe to get stage number 1. Barzo wins stage number 1 at Michigan. Caution will fly here in a moment. And there it is, caution on the racetrack. The 32 of 125 complete caution back out. And it was Frankie Barzo that got the win in stage number 2, or number 1, excuse me, as we wrap the first stage here at Michigan. Oh man, this is going to be huge. Boy, oh boy, 32 125, and let's go take a look. Remember, Barzell came in 41 points out of your points lead, and with that right there, he will be now somewhere in the neighborhood of 31 out of your points leader. Now that should move. Adam Ball picked up 5 on him there. He was 23 out. That'll move him somewhere to being around, and this is estimate, guys, this is not official, but he should be somewhere around 18 points back on your points leader of Finnegan after this first stage, not counting lap lead points or anything like that. But disaster in stage 1 for the 6 car of Nathan Finnegan. And we talked about it coming at the end of the night. He just had got done talking about how much you cannot give up stage points and disaster strikes cars to pit road, but that car still looks to be quite a bit of damage on the right hand side. And here's the thing, place like Michigan, you can't have that aero damage. Yeah, spoiler's still jacked up. A little bit of dent there on the right front fender as well. Not going to help that number 6 machine at all. University of Rhode Island machine there for Nathan Finnegan, your points leader, having an issue late in stage 1. Not what you want to see here. So with the completion of that stage, Adam Ball will move to second in points, somewhere around 18 points back. Frankie, by far the biggest gain on Finnegan there. He will go to 31 out. Again, another stage, 10 points for the stage. Going to be coming up later on. If you do points per position, now I'm not completely sure on how many bonus points they get for a race win, but points per position, if Frankie sweeps the next 2 stages, that'd be another 10. That would be 21 points out. And then if he could win the race, he would end up being somewhere around 11 out. And that is assuming that your points leader finishes pretty much dead last in the field. Wow. So there you have it. Peter and Jack, hang on, Nate. Yeah, it's not over for Nate yet. You know, the car does have some right front damage, but the issue is you're going to see more contact. I don't think we're done with wrecked race cars. You've still got a shot here to kind of stop the bleeding, if you will, as far as the situation. That could be a lot worse. As we get ready to go back to green, 35 of 125 complete here at Michigan. Double file up front. 71 will be the end of stage number 2 here tonight for the Smoking Tires Racing Series. Boy, oh boy, did stage 1 not disappoint. Starting pole, stage number 2 is going to be Dupree. So Dupree starting alongside Cole Thomas in this effort here in stage number 2 here tonight. And green flag in the air once again. Everybody back underway. 35 of 125 complete here tonight at Michigan. Here we go, working our way through into turn number 136 to 125 complete. Cole Thomas back there, Frankie Barzo there as well as everyone else here tonight. Is everybody up to speed here in stage number 2? Dupree leads. Dupree leads the way. Frankie is second. Cole Thomas. Adam Ball fourth. Fleming in fifth right now. Fleming right now in fifth right now. Brock in sixth. Steven there in seventh. Alex Light in eighth. Hanging on right now. 37 to 125 complete. Michael Jennings hanging on right now, 38 on the board of 125 here tonight. Everybody hanging on. Dupree out in front. Frankie Barzo weaves the way. Harney outside wall. Dupree out front. Again, Dupree, who has been on rails. Adam Ball right there as well. Cole Thomas, Brock there also in the mix. That's the battle around fifth spot. Brock right there kind of sliding back in the 48 right now. Jody right there hanging on. Fleming up there near the front. Frankie back to the race lead. Frankie gonna get around Barzo, getting around Dupree. Man, Isaiah Dupree drops to second. Barzo like, nope, I'm getting back out front. He's like a shark that smells blood in the water. The 19 there. And last time by, Nathan Finnegan in trouble here. 41.0 was the last lap time. Leader's 38. That damage on Nathan's car hurting him quite a bit. He's going to need some attrition to take place here to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit into this one at Michigan. Meanwhile, Dupree, Frankie Barzo up front. Great battle in 40 complete. Roughly 35 to go here in stage number 1 here tonight. A little less than that, actually about 30 to go in stage 1 here tonight, or in stage number 2, excuse me, not stage 1. In stage 2 here, about 31 laps to go to settle it here in stage 2, and then we'll strap in for the final stage. But it's Frankie Barzo leading the way. Paul Banfield, Stephen, Brock Hershey, and Mr. Matthew Fleming. Michael Jennings here is 8th. Robert Blowen right here in the number 96 machine, 8 car high. That's Fleming up near the fence. He'll drop back a couple of spots. Matthew Fleming drops to 9th here. He'll fall back, gets back on line. 13, Cole K. Thomas in that number 68 machine, hanging on in 11th right now. 41 of 25 complete. 42 of 125 laps complete here tonight. Barzo leads the way. Dupree in second. Great battle up front. 42 of 125 in the books. Everybody knows the tale. Look at this. Dupree battling it with the 12 of Frankie. Dupree to the race lead. Man, oh man. And again, for the guys that don't know, Dupree started telling Charlie here tonight, was the last car on the grid. Now takes the race lead in that Toyota Camry. Dupree up front, pulling away from Frankie Barzo. Barzo right there in second. That number 12 machine out of ball in third. Jody Banfield fourth. Stephen Tuck in fifth. Brock Hersey in sixth. Robert Bowen in seventh. Michael Jennings in eighth. Matthew Fleming in ninth. And Alex White in 10th. That is your top 10 with 44 on the board. It was scheduled 125 here tonight. Banfield, Stephen, Brock, Robert, Jennings right here in the mix. 44 complete of 125 here tonight. Everybody doing a great job. 45 on the board this time by. Kind of spread out here over the last little bit. Steven right here in the 10. He's going to have company there with the 98 at Banfield. And Brock right behind him. Great battle here for position. Adam Ball up to third. Frankie to second. Adam and Frankie both having great runs here today. 46 on the board this time by. .46 of 125 complete. Isaiah Dupree leads. Frankie Barzo in second. Adam Ball leads this train in third. Here comes Jody Banfield to the bottom of Ball. Looks for a run, has it down low. Great job down the back straightaway this time by. Man, oh man, what a race we are seeing. 46 of 125 laps complete for the STRS Cup Series here tonight at Michigan Raceway. 46 of 125 in the books, and they are still battling out 4th, 5th, 6th on back right now. The field is getting after it right now. With 47 on going on the board this time by. 47 of 125 laps complete this time. .48 on the board. Dupree leading up front right now with Frankie there in second. Field kind of spread out here around the second half here just a little bit more. .48 of 125 laps complete this time by. Right now, Isaiah Dupree leading the way. Frankie Barzo in second. Frankie hanging on. What do you say we do a little bit of crank it up here? We're going to hop on board back here in the pack with Brock in the 48 machine. A little bit of crank it up on board the 48 of Brock Hershey. All right, back here at the Michigan International Raceway. Dupree continues to lead as they head down the back straightaway, headed for turns 3 and 4. Right now, 52 on the board here tonight. Roughly 20 to go in stage number 2 here this evening. 20 to go in stage 2. Right now, Dupree leads. Frankie Barzo in second. Ball sets third. Banditfield to fourth. Fifth, Stephen. Brooke Hershey in sixth. Robert Brown in seventh. Eighth, Cole Thomas. Ninth, Matthew Fleming. Matthew Jennings in 10th. Or excuse me, Michael Jennings in 10th. My apologies. Great battle all the way around. 30-52 on the board. Single file up front now. I'm pretty sure here everybody can make it to the end of stage 2. The question is, can they make it from stage number 2 to the end after 71? We'll have to look at the numbers and try to deduce that when we get to that point of the race. Move here for the 98 of Banfield underneath Frankie Barzo. Banfield to second, or to third, excuse me. Ball to second. Banfield to third. Adam Ball looking at his opportunity here to get 10 stage points here. As we continue to run 53 and 125 complete here tonight from the Michigan International Raceway. Dupree out in front here this evening. Everyone 54 on the board this time by 125. Dupree, Adam Ball, Jody Banfield, Frankie Barzo, and Steven, your top 5 right now. Brock Hershey and Cole Thomas, Matthew Fleming, and Alex White right here in 9th. 55 to go on the board this time by. Again, we're looking for 71 to end the stage number 2 here tonight for the STRS series here this evening. Spinning Tires Racing Series right now, working their way through cars to the bottom lane. Comes the 96. It's going to be fresh tires on Robert here, about a lap old tires, and you see the difference that it made here for Robert. Great job. He's going to try to unlap himself. Wow, Robert cutting through the field like a butter knife all the way past Dupree to unlap himself. Tires huge here on this 96. Just drove through the field. Wow. So Robert back on the lead lap after getting tires. Dupree up the racetrack. Dupree washing up Adam Ball, trying to close the gap. It's down to 2.99 now between Adam Ball and Dupree. Looking at maybe another battle for a stage win. Up at the front of the pack between Dupree and Ball. Frankie Barzo right there in 4th, not too far behind. Great deal, 57 on the board this time by. 57 on 125 complete this time by as the field works their way through. Nate right there, great run forward and for a Dupree. Everybody hanging on nose to tail right now down the back straight away. Finnegan's still in trouble back there, 1 lap down. He is not the lucky dog car either, and that's not what he wants to hear. So Nathan Finnegan in big trouble here after his incident early in stage number 1. Frankie Barzo heading 4th. 3rd, Jody Banfield here as well. Adam Ball, Isaiah Dupree. That is your top 5 cars at the Michigan International Raceway. Down the back straightaway, 59 on the board. of 125 complete. Dupree trying to hold off Ball, battle for the race lead. Dupree and Ball leading the way, 59 of 125 complete. (59 of 125 laps complete here in this one. 59 on the board of 125 is Isaiah, Dupree, Adam, Ball, and Jody. Danfield, your top three. Isaiah, Dupree, Adam, Ball up front. 60 on the board this time by. 60 of 125 complete. Here tonight, we're going to have 11 to go to the end of stage number 2 here tonight at Michigan. Ball in line, Frankie Barzo right there in 4th. Stephen Tuck there in 5th. Brock in 6th, 7th, Alex Wright. Matthew Fleming right there in 8th, 9th, Robert Bowen and Mr. Troy Thompson. Right there rounds out your top 10 with roughly 10 to go in stage number 2. Second stage of the night is Isaiah, Dupree, Ball, Banfield, Barzo, Tuck, Hershey, and Alex Light. Your top 7 here with 62 on the board this time by. These cars up front just giving it everything they've got here. A lot of points on the line here tonight. Adam Ball staying right there behind Dupree, not letting him get away here in the race towards the end of stage 2. Dupree, Ball, Bad at Banfield, Barzo, Stephen Tuck, Brock Hershey, Alex Light, and Matthew Fleming. Your top 8 here, Robert back there in 9th, Michael Jennings in 10th. Again, Nathan Finnegan, your points leader in 12th. And we have part of pit road, Banfield, a little bit of pit strategy here. Frankie Barzo as well. Can they not make it to the end of the stage? They would have to go another 11 laps. Apparently they don't think they can, because Barzo would not give up those points. Meanwhile, Dupree and Ball is checking out here. This is going to be interesting here. Do they need to make a stop? My math had them good to the end of stage 2, but of course my math could be wrong. I was never good with math, hardly ever. And indeed, Dupree to pit road, Ball to pit road. So we're going to look at about 30 laps of fuel here. Wow. The car is on pit road here. Adam Ball, Stephen Tuck, Brock Hershey there as well. 3 cars left. This is going to jockey up the running order here late in the going of this stage, coming to lap 65. Now Ball, does he have to come to pit road this time by? He'll complete lap 30 this time, and indeed Ball will come to pit road. Wow, this is going to be huge. Ball to pit road. He'll take fuel and tires. Steven going to stay out. And you know who this cycle is around the best for? Robert. Coming away with those fresh tires earlier on. And this is going to be a game changer for Robert. Can Frankie get to Robert? That is going to be the question. Ball is going to come out of pit road. Where does he cycle in all this? As again, we look at 65 going on the board. Cars exiting pit road. Here comes Adam Ball out on the racetrack. Steven right now has not pitted. They're roughly 31 into the run. Neither has Brock or Matthew Fleming. Those three cars have not pitted here late into stage number 2 here tonight with 66 on the board. Steven out front looking at 32 on his board on the running order for him. Brock, Fleming, Robert has stopped. So Robert leads the cars that have stopped in 4th right now. So right now 67 on the board. Steven stays out once again. 33 going on the board this time by. Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. How this changes everything. And this helps Finnegan. He's not going to lose nearly what he would have lost if this cycle had not occurred. 68 on the board this time by. Robert hanging on in front of Dupree. 3 seconds to gap there. That's going to be Jody and Frankie Barzo there as well. Barzo may be in a little bit of trouble. There goes the 19 of Adam Bowl around Frankie. And again, that's going to be points going down the tubes for Frankie here as we come to 68 on the board. So right now, Steven, Brock, Matthew Fleming have all stayed out. 33, now 34 laps on this run. Again, we'll see roughly 3 to go into this stage as Steven Tuck brings this car around the back straightaway right now in that number 10 machine. Taking a look there, putting 34 on the board. This time by now 69 on the board for the race leader. 35 into his run. Can he make it on fuel? Fleming, what about Fleming? What about Brock? Can they all make it to the end of 71? To that caution we know is coming. Tuck right now out front. Right now, everybody hanging on right now. Dupree has gotten back to 4th. Frankie is 8th. Man, oh man, Frankie and Adam both losing out on some points opportunities if these 3 cars up front do not hit pit road. Brock right there staying on the racetrack. 70 laps on the board this time by. 2 to go for Steven out front for stage number 2. Boy, oh boy, this is interesting. And Steven and Brock and Fleming all on the numbers that I thought they would be on, which was around 40. As they come down the front straightaway once again, Steven will take the white flag this time. He's just got to have enough fuel to get around one more time and then pace. And this strategy going to work out great for him because he has got 1 to go in stage number 2 here. Brock, all of them staying out here. Oh, man. Here we go, down the back straightaway right now. Headed towards 3 and 4. Steven looks to be under his own power. Into 3 and 4. Steven Tuck. Oh, he might be out of fuel. Steven out of fuel. Turn number 4. He's going to have to abandon and go to pit road. This is going to be interesting. Does Brock have enough fuel to make it? Steven had to abandon. Brock right now off of turn number 4. He's still under power right now. So it should be Brock going to get it at the stripe. Brock's going to take over. Now where is the yellow flag going to be thrown? Fleming's going to make it across. So Fleming across. Still no caution. Steven Tuck dropping. Now Brock's got to be careful here. How much fuel does he have left in the tank? Brock slowing back straight away a bit. waiting for the caution to be displayed. You got to wait for all 10 cars. Michael Jennings going to cross right here. That should be the caution. And waiting for the yellow to be displayed. The 48 to pit road, but he technically won the stage. It should be closed right here, though. This could be a technical snafu. Caution should be displayed here. Brock coming to pit road. 73 on the board. This time by, I'm going to double check my numbers. Let me double check my numbers here. Because this could be a snafu here as they continue. Brock on pit road. It was a lap 74 is the stage 2 caution. My bad, I apologize guys, it's 74. So we've still got one more to go. That's going to give Dupree the lead in stage number 2. Jody Banfield second. Adam Ball back to third. This is now officially your final lap in stage number 2. My apologies there, folks. I don't know why I was thinking 71, but here we go. Stage number 2 going to come to a close. It's going to be Isaac Dupree, Jody Banfield, and Adam Ball, your top 3. Roberts should come home 4th in this stage. Here we go. Isaiah Dupree wins stage number 2. Jody Banfield second. Now, the stage caution flies. So it was Ball third, picking up 8 more points. So that should put him about 10 points off their leader of Finnegan. Finnegan 1 spot out of a point. And Frankie picking up another 5. So he should be 20 some odd points back just off of stage points. Man, oh man. So caution out to end stage number 2 of this event. Wow, what a crazy, crazy finish to stage number 2 here tonight. Oh boy, what a race so far tonight, folks. We'll get them slowed down. I'll take a break out of the booth. I'll be back with you in a moment. 76 on 125 complete. All right, back here once again. 80 on the board of the 125 car high in the fence. It's Michael Jennings up against the fence here in that number 16 machine. He'll get it gathered up. Great job grabbing a hold of that car. Right now, Cole Thomas and Dupree, your top two drivers here right now. Isaiah Dupree, Cole Thomas, Jody Vanderfield, Frankie Barzo, your top four here tonight. Final stage here for the STRS Cup Series here from the Michigan International Raceway. 81 complete here tonight. 81 complete now. It's just down to what happens over these final few laps here at Michigan International Raceway. If you just joined us, points leader Nathan Finnegan having trouble early in the night. It's kind of cost him some time here, but he is trying to recover. And I hate it for him, but it just is what it is. That's the risk you run when you come to these races in a championship playoff format. So with 44 to go, and it's going to be just outside of their fuel mileage window with 44 laps to go here in the stage. Again, they cannot make it all the way. We're going to have to see one more pit stop before the end of this race. Fuel window should open up in the next 5 or so laps with just 44 remaining here at Michigan tonight. Here we go, everybody working their way through this one here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. Again, Isaiah Dupree leads the way. Cole Thomas second. Cody Banfield third. Frankie Marzo fourth. Adam Ball in fifth. Matthew Fleming sets in sixth. And that's the way they run. 84 complete here at the Michigan International Raceway. Fleming jumps to the inside of Ball. Ball not going to let him down there and throws a bit of a squad block a little bit on Fleming. Fleming puts the bumper to Ball here as they continue to work their way down into turns 1 and 2. Dupree out front right now hanging on. Everybody, great racing here so far. Very impressed. Here comes the 96 machine of Robert trying to take the inside of the 8 of Fleming. Great battle here in the middle of the pack right now. 84 on the board here from the Michigan International Raceway. They continue to run this time by. Field rocking their way through. 85 on the board of 125 here tonight. 85 of 125 in the books. Michigan International Raceway. It's Fleming, Ball, Robert, Stephen Tuck, Alex Light back there, Troy Thompson, Brock back there in the back as well. Great racing all the way around so far tonight. Again, this has been 85 laps of craziness here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. '86 and 125 in the book. Isaiah Dupree leads the way. Cole Thomas out there as well. Isaiah Dupree right now in the 96. Cole Thomas, the 66. Texas Family Racing Machine gonna go to the bottom. Cole Thomas will take the race lead here tonight. New leader Cole Thomas battled for third. Frankie Barzo and Banfield right there in that third spot battle at the moment. '87 on the board of 125 this time by. Yeah, everybody gonna spread out, use different lanes through 1 and 2. Everybody doing the best they can here. 87 and 125 in the books here tonight at Michigan. 88 going on the board this time by Cole Thomas. Leads the way. Isaiah Dupree second, Jody Banfield third, Frankie Barzo in fourth, Matthew Fleming in fifth. Right now, everybody hanging on down the back straightaway right now. 88 at 125 complete here on Extreme Sim TV's coverage. Again, your work, oh, big move to the bottom for the 12. Frankie gonna take two, and there he goes. Frankie Barzo back to second now, trying to hold off Isaiah Dupree right now. I think he's thinking if he can hold off Dupree here, he can get up there to Cole K. Thomas. Trying to get around Cole 3-2 wide behind them as well. Great battling across the board as they exit 1 and 2. Cole Thomas, Frankie Barzo, Isaiah Dupree, and Matthew Fleming all in the front mix here. Now Fleming sliding back a stone on a glass surface backwards right now. Now the 86 machine to the bottom. Big slide up the racetrack for Thomas. Dupree back to the race lead. Dupree gonna get it. Thomas had to lift out of the throttle to keep that number. 66 machine out of the outside wall. Crosses the stripe. Crossover. Thomas back to the bottom. What a battle out there tonight. Dupree, Thomas, everybody all over one another. 3 wide down the back straightaway for the race lead. Banfield to the bottom, looking for room. Can he get there? He does. Banfield to the inside lane. Great job for Jody Banfield. Looking for the bottom lane here tonight. Banfield going to go for second here as they come off of turn number 4. Banfield to take the race lead. Now 3 wide once again. Thomas crossover. 3 wide battle at the stripe this time by. And if we don't come down, we're going to keep him waking. I'm going to get killed. But what a race here tonight. Yep, you couldn't hear us. I'm lucky. 91 of 125 complete here tonight. Here goes Thomas to the bottom. You know it's good when you keep your girlfriend awake with the race, right? When you're calling the race and you're that amped up. Cole Thomas back to the front. Isaiah Dupree out in the race lead, doing everything he can to hold on. Now he'll drop to third. Thomas out front. Now we got a new player. Banfield to the bottom. Slicing and dicing up front at Michigan. We are slicing and dicing here at Michigan Raceway right now. $92 on the board, a little high there for Dupree. He's going to lose the spot to Banfield. Banfield crosses back over, down the back straightaway, nose to tail behind them. Everybody trying to figure out where they can run to get around this Michigan International Raceway. And again, we're going to have to make pit stops before the end of this race. About 10 laps short is my estimation on fuel for these guys. Right now, jockeying for position. Here we go. Top of the board right now. Cole Thomas leads. Jody Banfield hanging on. Ooh, a little bit of stutter there. Sorry about that. But we're going to keep rolling. 93 of 125 complete here tonight. Cole Thomas leads here tonight. Banfield second. Isaiah Dupree. That is the driver of the 86 as well up the racetrack. Man, oh man, what a battle here. Jody Banfield. Here comes the 12 crossover. Frankie Barzo coming to the bottom once again, looking for running room. Barzo right there in the mix this time by. Barzo, everybody in them running here at Michigan International Raceway. What a race we have seen all evening long. Everybody fighting their way single file. Cole Thomas back to the front of the field right now. Man, oh man, what a night here at the Michigan International Raceway. Topper view right now. There's the 10 of Stephen, Cody, Jody right here up front doing a great job. Isaiah, Frank Barzo right there in the mix looking for running in room as well. as we have ran 95 laps, battle for the race lead. Jody gonna dive under Cole Thomas right now. Midway down the back straightaway this time by. Midway down the back straightaway. Jody not able to get it done. Look at the momentum he's gonna lose. Isaiah Dupree gonna get to the back bumper as well. And folks, right now, 95 of 125 complete. Here tonight, Cole Thomas leads. Isaiah up there as well. Frankie Barzo, Matthew Fleming, Adam Ball, and Robert Bowen right there as well as Stephen Tuck. Alex Light right there in the mix also. 96 of 125 complete. Battle upon battles at the front of this field right now, with 96 complete here tonight. Here we go, double file up front. There goes Jody. Cole Thomas right there as well. Double file down the back straightaway right now. Headed for turn number 1 once again. Everybody hanging on. 97 of 125 complete here to Michigan International Raceway. Cole K. Thomas leads the way. Frankie Barzo, Adam Ball, Matthew Fleming, Isaiah Dupree, Robert Blowen, and there is Stephen Truck as well in the back right now as we continue to run. 97 of 125 complete. Cole Thomas leads the way up front right now in that machine. And what a race all the way around for these drivers up front. Matthew Fleming, Dupree, trying to find a way through. Dupree looks to the top lane. Robert right behind him, nose to tail. .98 of 125 complete. Cole K. Thomas leads the way right now with Frankie Barzo in second. 99 of 125 complete. Adam Ball gonna get a move underneath of him. That's gonna be Jody Vanderfield right there as well. Adam Ball, Isaac Dupree, Matthew Fleming inside. 99 of 125 complete. Double file right now. People all over one another right at the moment. It's a great race here tonight as we close down to the end of this one. Dupree leads. Cole K. Thomas right there Dupree falling back now. What a battle up front right at the moment. 100 and 125 in the books this time by. Right now, Bob Fleming chiming in. Good job to Matt. What a run Matthew Fleming's having here tonight inside the top 6 as well. You take a look there at the 8 Beer Nuts machine hanging on inside that top 5 as the field works their way off of turn 4. Again, we will have another green flag stop. Right now, Troy Thompson on pit road. First car to come down, Michael Jennings there as well. Nathan Finnegan trying to do anything he can to get some sort of finish here tonight. He'll keep that car rolling. He needs a big incident up front to kind of change your complexion of this. But right now, Cole K. Thomas hanging on right now. Cole K. Thomas out front. 101 of 125 complete. One 101, 102 on the board. This time by. And as we all fight through right now, 103 on the board. Oh, Thomas makes a mistake, gets in the outside wall. He'll gather it up quickly, but he's going to lose the lead to Frankie Barzon. Frankie again won stage 1 here tonight. Back out front in that number 12 machine. He's got company there with Adam Ball right there behind him. Those two cars trying to make up as much ground as they can on your points leader here as we continue to run right now. Field up front right now, Frankie Barzon leading the way, coming down to 20 to go. Again, we will have a pit stop here probably within the next 10 laps of this race. Again, we will have another pit stop to help cycle this thing out. Matter of fact, as we say that, here comes Adam now. So Adam Ball to pit road, first car down. Now here we go, here comes the dance. Barzo leads. Here comes the dance, folks. Who goes where? Pick your partner wisely here. You got to get down pit road clean. That's the one big thing. If you mess up pit road entry, it can mess your whole race up, right? You have worked so hard to get the car to this point as we got a battle for the race lead. It's going to be Frankie and Jody in the field to the bottom of the racetrack. Make some moves. Going to get the first here. New race leader Jody Banfield to the front of the field here tonight at Michigan. Here we go. 105 on the board of 125 here tonight. STRS Cup Series right now down the back straightaway. .105, and here we go. Cars to pit road. Frankie Barzon, Robert. Here everybody goes to pit road. Ooh, check up on pit road. Texas family, a little bit of a checkup. They're gonna have to hang on. 20 to go. Cars on pit road. Jody Banfield and Robert both still out. Frankie as well. Out there on the racetrack. Frankie on pit road. Alex Light staying out. So 3 cars left to come down the pit road. Majority of them get pit road there last time by. 20 to go at Michigan. Robert gonna look for pit road possibly this time. No, he will not. He'll stay out with Jody Banfield. Nose to tail down the front straightaway. Michigan International Raceway, 19 to go tonight, folks. Jody Banfield right now hanging on. Banfield hanging on to the race lead. Robert Bowen right there as well as Alex Light. Isaiah Dupree, Adam Ball, 18 to go. Everybody hanging on up front. Great battle right now. As they fight through what will be the last 18 laps here tonight at Michigan. And I believe these two up front are going to run it as long as they can, fuel-wise, with just 18 laps to go. Car outside wall bouncing off the fence is Banfield. Here comes Robert looking for the race lead. But again, we got green flag stops coming up here very soon. $17 to go. $17 to go here tonight. Robert right there leading the way. Jody there as well. 17 to go at Michigan Raceway. Robert out front, everybody hanging on. So again, when they pit here, it should cycle it back out to Dupree. You see Robert on pit right here. Now it's going to cycle. Dupree coming out with a 2-second lead over Adam Ball. And then it's going to be another 1.7 back to Frankie. Matthew Fleming right there as well. Fleming putting some pressure right now on Frankie Barzone. Fleming trying to move that Beer Nuts number 8 machine forward here with 16 to go. Right now, 15 laps to go this time by. 15 to go this time by as they work their way through. All right, as we're back here, 15 to go at Michigan International Raceway tonight. You see Matthew Fleming right there with Frankie Barzo. Great racing right now, 15 to go. And folks, when this race is over, stay tuned for the Extreme Sim TV post-race show, hosted by yours truly, for the post-race show here tonight with 14 to go. Barzo, Fleming right there, third and fourth. Isaiah Dupree right there, as well as Adam Ball. And Frankie Barzo hanging on. Everybody hanging on right now. Great racing at the moment up front. 14 to go. Isaiah Dupree, he leads by a healthy margin. But from Adam Ball on back, it's a fight. Here comes Frankie Barzo for that second spot here tonight. 13 laps to go. To go here, Isaiah Dupree hanging on with the race lead right now. Everybody hanging on right now. Isaiah Dupree, Frankie Barzo, Hugh Fleming, and Adam Ball all up here in the mix. Robert there as well. Great run and the mix as well. Bob Fleming. Kieran Matthew on second and third. He's 2.7 off the leader, but he's right there on the back bumper of Mr. Frank Barzo. Frank doing everything he can. Frankie Barzo trying to gain as many points. We'll check in on our points leader, Nathan Finnegan, right now 1 lap down, just beating his head on the steering wheel, I'm sure, inside of that number 6 Chevrolet. Not the night that he won it here at Michigan, but with 12 laps to go, it's Isaiah Dupree looking to come away with victory lane here tonight. Frankie Barzo here in second. Barzo, Dupree right there as well. And again, it was Frankie Barzo coming up the bridesmaid last week to Jared Taylor when he got the win at Richmond. Frankie wanting to pick up one more spot. But right now, he's kind of in trouble. He's 2 seconds off their leader. Now, they are gaining. Make no mistake about it. Frankie is coming. But with 2 seconds left here in this race, 2 seconds left to make up and 11 laps to do it. Frankie and Matt, they're going to have to work together. They're going to have to draft. They're going to have to do everything they can to close the gap to Isaiah Dupree. Dupree leads 10 to go at Michigan. Dupree leads. Barzo second. Fleming third. Now Fleming back to fourth. Robert able to make the pass. Moving Fleming back a spot to P4. Look at Robert coming like a house of fire. Here he comes. He's going to dive under Frankie right now. That's for second. Few laps, pressure tires on that number 96 of Robert. Up front, Dupree leads. 9 to go. Cars are getting bigger in his mirror right now. Don't look back, buddy. Just keep looking forward. You got the lead. Don't worry about what's in your mirrors. 1.1 is the gap. 9 to go at Michigan. Again, Robert, just a bit fresher tires. Barzo, here comes Jody. Kind of the same strategy as Robert with those freshies. Dupree out front right now. Fresher tires coming. Right now, he has a 7/10 of a second lead. Coming to 8 laps to go. Time running short. Robert is driving the wheels off that number 96 Chevrolet right now. Here we go. Crossing the stripe. 4/10 of a second. Robert's going to get there. Can Dupree do anything to keep him behind him? I really seriously doubt it. Robert, fresher tires right now. Jody back there. Fresh tires coming as well. Jody going to make the move for third. 8 to go at Michigan. Here we go. Isaiah Dupree right now up front. Leading the way here as we come to the to 7 to go. Dupree looking in his mirror. He's got company. It's that big red Chevrolet all over the back bumper. Toyota versus Chevrolet at the front of the field here at Michigan. That big red Chevrolet all over the back bumper right now. Dupree. Robert has got to take and make his moves wisely here. He'll dive to the bottom. Dupree, nothing he can do to block it. Fresher tires underneath of him now. Dupree's got to get down there, try to pinch him as hard as he can. Really make Robert work for it. If you leave him the lane, Robert is going to make the pass. Oh, he's going to leave Robert way much of a lane here. But trying to use every ounce of momentum on the top side to hold off Robert. In this battle, that's letting that back 4 cars led by Frankie. They are coming. Third on back is right behind them. Dupree gonna have to make that car as wide as a tractor trailer here. Keep Robert, Frankie, Jody, everybody behind him. Coming down to 5 to go. Isaiah Dupree leads the way at Michigan. Coming to 5 to go. Fresh tires behind him. 5 lap difference on tires. Is it enough for Robert to make the move? Frankie coming as well. Fleming coming down there behind him. You can see the battle right behind him. That is Jody. Contact for the race lead. Dupree nearly gets turned around. He'll hang on. My, oh my, oh my. Where do you make your move? 5 to go at Michigan. Plowing Dupree right up front right now. 4 laps to go. Field down the back straightaway, single file. Robert putting on a show as drove his way into the top 3. Down through 3 and 4. Everybody looking for different lanes. Maybe Robert ran his equipment dry here. Here comes Frankie Barzo. Barzo coming to the top side looking for second. Oh, Robert tried to cover, just ran out of time. 4 to go now. Robert going to slide back. That will lead Barzo. Trying to lead an attack on Isaiah Dupree. Oh, Robert got kind of hung on the bottom here. Track going to the top side here. There's the 98. Look at the bump drafting down the back straightaway. Big run into 3 and 4. Isaiah takes the time. He goes to the top side. Trying to make that car wide up front. And we have got a barn burner at Michigan. Spinning Tires Racing Series from Michigan. It's come down to this. Isaiah Dupree, Frankie Barzo, Jody, your top 3. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Jody Banfield right there behind him. Dupree up the racetrack trying to look for a block. Here we go, halfway down the back straightaway. Frankie Barzo all kinds of sideways with help from Jody. Big run coming into 3 and 4. Possible slide job, Frankie to the bottom. He'll slide up. Does he have room? Slide job, not enough. What a run by Dupree to hold on. 2 laps to go at Michigan International Raceway. Dupree now. Wow, holy moly. Dupree blocking for everything it's worth now. He's got Jody in his rearview mirror. Block after block after block. Now what does it take? 1.5 laps to go. Well, I think what has happened here now, there's some separation. We've seen that run materialize down the back straightaway last time with a bump drive. Frankie's got to get to the back bumper. Jody shove him off into 3 to hopefully clear Isaiah. And then it's going to be a dogfight to the checkered flag. But nevertheless, here we go. White flag in the air at Michigan. Spinning Tires Racing Series, white flag is out. Isaiah Dupree leads by 0.2 of a second. Jody trying to make a last lap run at him. Oh man, this is going to be tight off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, everybody else is a little too far back. Isaiah starts swerving to break the draft. It may work here down the back straightaway. Dupree into 3 and 4. Jody Banfield to the bottom. Dupree blinks out. Banfield gonna swing it off of turn number 4. He's at the left rear quarter panel. Not enough. Dupree blocks. Checkered flag out. Jody is not gonna get it. Isaiah Dupree. What a battle. Holy macaroni. Isaiah Dupree making that car as wide as a Mack truck to come home with the checkered flag here tonight. Jody Banfield second. Frankie is third. Dupree gets the win. Are you kidding me at Michigan here tonight? What a battle to the checkered flag here. Great race. Holy cow. My oh my. Folks, that was a battle. Isaiah Dupree hangs on. Fresher tires coming behind him. Man, oh man, oh man. What a battle here tonight at Michigan. All right, folks. Stick around here. We're getting ready to have our post-race show here for the spinning or Smoking Tires Racing Series. Great job. Smoking Tires Racing Series here tonight. I got Spinning Tires a while ago. My bad. What a night. Oh, let's get ready to do our interviews with what was a hectic finish. I do not see Dupree in chat yet, but we will get everyone else involved, including Banfield, if we can. Banfield's not in here. So let's grab the first person we can get. Frankie coming home third here tonight. Well, moving down to the waiting room here. Smoking Tires Racing Series coming to an end here tonight with an epic showdown. Dupree right there as well. But everybody brings it home. And let's get ready to talk to Frankie.
Mental error.
Hey Frankie, buddy, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
I think I do. Just give me a second.
The end result was kind of what happened. Statement.
All right. Are you there, Matt?
Yeah, I got you, Frankie, man. What a battle. Top 3 here tonight, man. You had to battle your heart out there at the end.
Yeah. I won for it, but I knew it would have taken that slide job would have taken me and Isaiah out. I was hoping he'd lift. He didn't. Great job on him. and for the win. I mean, it was fun. I just kind of wish I had a little bit more tire left, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Well, man, you definitely threw a slider. I called it. You just barely didn't get clear, and it was a game of inches there, whether you would have cleared him there or not. But on the other side of things, I can't be too upset. Points day for you is huge with the unfortunate issues that Nathan had there earlier in the race.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a shocker because, I mean, Nate's always extremely consistent, always in the top 3. That's why it was kind of surprising when I saw him in 11th or 13th place. I was like, wait, what happened to Nate? But anyway, hoping it wasn't too terrible for him. I mean, selfishly, I'm glad, but at the same time, it sucks for him.
Yeah, he unfortunately got in a wall there off of 2 and got damaged and just never could recover.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with getting into the wall, but I know it wasn't easy for sure. It wasn't easy at all. But I mean, at the end of the day, this was a lot of fun. I'll say that.
Well, man, now you head off to Charlotte Motor Speedway next week. We don't know exactly what the points look like, but we know they're going to be close. What do you got to do at Charlotte to come home with the championship?
I just got to win, and if everything goes right, then I'll be happy. If it doesn't, there's always next year. I missed 4 races, but all I got to do is I got to win. If I do my job and win, then I know I've done all I can.
Well, man, you did a great job here tonight. Congratulations on a top 3 finish. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank a couple people. Well, first, for this opportunity, I'd like to thank Reese Kelva, the owner of Texas Family Racing, and MK2 Aerospace for being a partner on board of the number 12 car. And my teammates, Matthew Fleming and Cole Thomas, they were amazing. We worked together really well. And my spotter, Brandon Davis. So thank you to them. This probably would not have been possible.
Well, you did a good job. Hey, pass the message on to Reese, man. Let Matt say congrats on the marriage.
Yeah, man. Hey, congrats on the marriage, Reese.
Congrats, buddy. I know you're watching because you're on Discord all of a sudden, so congrats, buddy. Alrighty, man. Frankie, great job, man. Coming home top 3 here tonight, buddy.
Hey, man. Thank you.
All right, there we go. Frankie coming home. Great finish. Let's get our race winner down here. Isaiah Dupree. Well, let's see. I can't move Isaiah. That's an issue. Yeah, I can. So we're going to have to figure this out, how I'm going to do this. We're just going to move him literally 1 radio channel at a time, maybe. Hey, Isaiah Dupree, Matt in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Well, man, oh man, Isaiah. You had to throw some blocks out there to get that win tonight, buddy.
Yeah, that was a tough one. The package kind of wasn't to my liking there. Caught me out on that last pit stop. I saw that big pack coming, and I knew that I just had to hold the top line and hope and pray that they weren't able to pull a slider on me. They got close there, but it was good fun racing up there.
Well, Isaiah, I will tell you that. My throat is hurting from that one because you made some great moves. When he went down below you there and tried to slide up, I noticed you really didn't lift, made the call to stay in it. What was your thoughts as you seen that car coming up towards you?
Well, I knew he wasn't going to get clear of me if I stayed in the throttle at least, above halfway. And I got halfway through the corner and I saw him kind of lift off, and I was like, okay, maybe we'll get through this. A little sketchy, but at that point you're just going for the win, so you got to make the move and hope it sticks.
Well, man, you did a great job here tonight. Man, congratulations, holding on for the win. What a great job. Holy cow, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. That was really fun. The 98 and the 12, I appreciate them racing me clean. It was really fun up there.
Well, man, you did a great job, brother. Congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, well, thank you for broadcasting tonight, and then Robert for hosting, and then everybody on my team, Graphics Esports, for giving me the opportunity to run for him.
Well, Dupree, well, Isaiah, man, you did an awesome job bringing her home in victory lane here tonight. Congratulations. What an epic run here tonight for you. And again, go burn it down. Celebrate, buddy.
Definitely will. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for man. Isaiah Dupree coming home with the win here tonight. We will see. We do not have second in Discord. Banfield it is not here, unfortunately, but what a night it was here tonight. And folks, that's going to do it for the first broadcast ever for us and the STRS Cup Series. What a night. Check it out next week as we go for a championship, and that will be broadcasted. And forgive me if I get this wrong, but I do believe it is the PT Broadcasting Network, I think. But again, thanks for everyone coming out here tonight. What a job. My throat hurts. I'm done. Thank you for coming out. Congrats, everybody. We will see you next time here. Matter of fact, tomorrow night we'll be back in action. But until then, have a great night. Reese, have fun in Tahiti. Bring me a drink back, daggone it. We'll see you next time here on Extreme Sim TV.